Hey y'all, it is November the 29th, 2025. I'm just sitting here, I'm getting barraged with messages. Alright? I'm popular, bub. Can't even stop them. All the messages. We're gonna try to ignore them real quick because I wanted to share something with you. First off, this is on X. Oh my God, with the messages. It's how your boy's living, bub. It's what it's like to be like me. People just can't get enough. Alright? I want to share a couple of things with you real quick. Just on the developments. And I'm sure it's going to be even more developed by the time you see this. Messages upon messages upon messages. I can't even. I'm going to have to get a new phone number, y'all. But I wanted to share with you, this is actually from Nick Fuentes' X account. I want to say something real quick. In my opinion, Nick Fuentes, he goes a little bit too hard on people. He'll talk bad about people who could very well be his alliances, his allies, and he'll throw them under the bus and he'll talk all sort of trash about them. But the thing is, I'm not telling him to stop because, by all means, it's a free country, or at least they used to call it that. You can do whatever you want, and I find it very entertaining, to be honest. But like I said, I think he flies off the handle a little bit too much. But then again, I'm not telling him to stop. He posted this little clip that I want to share with you if you hadn't seen it. And it's just a little clip from off of Tucker Carlson's, one of his latest podcasts in which he did with Piers Morgan. And when I was watching it, I watched the bulk of the podcast. I thought it was unprecedented. People talking like I never heard people talking before. Not mainstream people, at least. Tucker Carlson, for example, is taking his macho madness to a new level, I guess you could say, in a way that only Tucker Carlson can. So I want to go ahead and play this clip real quick.
Hold my hand. We're going to say faggot together. You ready?
No, we're not.
Do you say gay and retard?
Huh?
Do you say gay and retard?
I say gay. I wouldn't use the R word. I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't.
Are you?
My choice. By
do
the
you
way,
think it
I'm
should be legal to abort a Down syndrome baby?
I am exercising my free speech right not to use that word.
I totally agree. I actually don't use the N-word ever because I think it's ugly. I just don't
so
like
by
it.
your own petard, you're being
I kind of agree. I'm not even...
So Nick Fuentes, he went and said LOL because it's scintillating, it's very entertaining, but even in this short clip, Tucker Carlson going off on a limb saying faggot, because Lord knows that was a forbidden word that nobody could say, even though people in the early 90s said it all the damn time. They said it on TV. They said it in pop music. They said that word all the time. Somehow, some way it became forbidden. And so now it's becoming so unforbidden that even the likes of Tucker Carlson can say it just on a whim. He won't say nigger. All right? Why? I don't know. Because it's just an ugly word. It's like, I think it's meant to kind of be ugly. I'm not sure, but at least partly a little bit ugly. So is faggot. That's the whole thing about it. It's like you can say one word, but you just don't say this word. But you wonder why people don't say this word. Because it's forbidden. What's so bad about words? But you don't say this other word because it's ugly. They're both kind of ugly. They're both kind of funny. It's whatever. But I also wanted to show you I love everybody, by the way, obviously. I've been saying it for a long time. I wanted to show you another clip and another post after that, all right, that I don't know that I find concerning, but um, I find it very supportive of my theory on which way things are going to go. I don't want to get you all worried, but check out this clip right under here.
Oh, well, they came here illegally, Brian. Shut the fuck up. You know what the only difference between folks in small towns and undocumented immigrants is? We were lucky enough to be born here. That's it. They are farmers like you. They're welders like you. They're roofers like you. They're factory workers, landscapers, and providers just like you. They work their ass off to give their families a better life, and they love this country for giving them that opportunity, just like you. So yeah, I'll sing my country damn music to those folks any day of the fucking week, because call me crazy, but that shit makes you pretty fucking small town in my book. I could give a flying fuck's less where you were born. And before country became a trend,
All right, I just wanted to show you that real quick. It's like, I mean, it's one person, right? But I feel like I'm definitely showing you a window into all sort of different various people that act the same way. Apparently this is Kai Schwammer. And this guy was spitting mad. I think spittle was coming from his mouth. He was pissed by himself in the car at people who want and still have not received all sort of mass deportations. There's people who've gotten to their wits' end about it. There's people who are now emotionally invested. I can't say that I'm that far down, particularly myself, but there are people who's emotionally invested at this point in getting rid of every foreigner that they can find if they, you know what I'm saying? And ratting everybody out. It doesn't matter if you are just, not only if you're illegal, but if you're just at the least bit ungrateful to be in America, then kick your ass out. They want you out immediately. I mean, mind you, that would probably be in the millions and tens of millions. That would include certain people who were born here and lived here their whole life. We'd like to kick them out, but where are you going to kick them out? Because no one's going to accept them anyways. A lot of these countries probably won't accept the people who deservedly are supposed to be back in their own damn countries, right? And so this man, he's represents the other side of people who you might not recognize right away, but grow into a murderous rage. Just even hearing about you wanting America for Americans. They cannot stand the idea. He said they're just like you and stuff like that. Well, a lot of them are, and they're taking everybody's jobs. And, you know, me personally, I'm not on the extreme on either side. It's like, just leave them here. They're already here. You might want to crack down on the most criminalistic, the most animalistic gang members, barbarians and such. Not too long ago, for example, there was a raid here in San Antonio. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty more. This is San Antonio. So there was some raid where they detained 150 people. You can look it up in the news. But I don't know that it's all that unique. And allegedly, according to reports, at least 45 of these people, at least 45 that they rounded up, are provably in Tren de Aragua from Venezuela. So Lord knows they're trying their best to get rid of the animals and criminals. As far as other people who are here illegally or just ungratefully, I would assume it's going to be much, much harder to, and there's plenty more of those people actually. It's going to be much, much harder, dare I say impossible, to do it. But let me just...
Hold my hand, hold my hand. We're going to say faggot together. Are you ready?
No, we're not.
Cut it out, bub. All right.
Do you say gay and retard?
Shut the fuck up. All right. So I wanted to, as an example, here's a lady who I follow. This gives you an example. Savannah Hernandez. It's just one person, but she's an example. Savannah Hernandez is by no means a white supremacist, or she's not Nick Fuentes. Let me put it to you like that. It's not a person who most people would describe as an extremist in any regard. Right? I regard her as a sweet, cute little adorable girl. And the thing is, yeah, man, she's got guts. She's got huevos, all right, but not the transgender kind. I'm saying she has guts. And she's put herself in very precarious situations. I'm not taking her away from that. She is very attractive and adorable, all right? Little Asian, Hispanic little girl from Texas. But even her, she's talking about, she's been talking about, she said, we need to find this girl, denaturalize her, and deport her immediately. This is a lady in the video, and I'm not going to show it to you because it's kind of boring and mundane, but mind you, in the video, this lady, she's originally Colombian, and she's being asked a question by that guy from the Whatever podcast as to who she has allegiance to. Is it America first or is it Colombia first? And she readily says Colombia, all right, and does not hesitate to say that. And to which, you know, the guy from the Whatever podcast, I'm sorry that I forget his name, said, you know, isn't that against, I mean, don't you have to pledge an oath of allegiance to America to become a citizen? And she said, yes. It said, well, doesn't that make you a liar? And I don't think she even understood that she's a dirty liar. So you'd have to get rid of her. You'd have to get rid of who knows how many people is just like her from other countries. And I don't know what you do with the actual Americans who would piss on everything American if given the chance. I don't even know what you would do with those people. Long story short, it's like, oh yeah, I wish stuff would simmer down and stuff would calm down and we could come to an agreement. I wish the left and right would realize that the left and the right is fucking retarded. And really what you need to do is become an individual and start thinking about things for yourself, and then also accepting people for having different opinions and learning to look past it or at least ignore it. I would love for that to happen. That I think that's like 0% of a chance. It's 0% of a chance. So as the false flags and everything else is being conjured up while we speak, yeah, people on both sides who are dead set, who are 10 toes down with their heels dug in the ground about their emotional desires for this country, and their emotional desires will lead them to bloody war. I don't see how there's any way around it. And although people want to live their normal lives and just carry on and one day retire and smoke reefer or something, all that they want. They always tell me this. I can't wait till I can retire and smoke reefer and just this and that. And I'll have all these grandbabies. And you're not going to have nothing like that. I wish you could have something like that. I'm not wishing you ill, but I'm saying you're not going to have any of that. That's not going to happen. It's a 0% chance. All right, get ready for what I don't think any of us can imagine. Get ready for that. All right? I'll holler at y'all a little bit later.